word for human meat? Wait, what? Beef jerky, delicious. JoJo is here and will walk the jerky over to Jeffrey. Why would jerky walk around? Why would it do that?
Exactly, why?
Delicious lunch, beef jerky.
That is 100% talking about breeding children, harvesting children, or they even say children. They get lazy, just say children. Or, man, I want more of that beef jerky. Okay, I'm going to walk some up. They're going to land some on a boat. And then, just 15-year-old girls, folks, they're bringing in. And then they're bringing in boats of the walnut sauce, the brown Caribbean kids, black kids they've been grabbing different islands. And they're like, last night you served us cold jerky. I like it hot and live. Let's start getting into this.
So that's really hard to hear, right? That's also been proven. Epstein himself said they were giving money to poor families for their children. You're going to see that later. And the wickedness of taking advantage of people in poverty who are just trying to get their next meal or trying to survive, who have kids and say, hey, we'll pay you all this money if you give us your kid. And all these code terms that, these sick people are using, like jerky, all these other things. And as you've seen in the news, resignation after resignation, people's names are popping up. And I think the ones that are immediately resigning are like, oh no, the light has hit the darkness. And I just pray that more and more light hits the darkness. This guy, by the way, is Alex Jones. If you don't know, he has gotten a really bad rap over people who hate him because his 30 years of doing this has been exposing global elites, if I can just summarize his whole deal. And he's been on this whole Satanism, cannibalism, pedophilia for, I think he said 15 of those 30 years. Long time. When Trump said the bad things about Epstein back in 2015 and the Clintons and 2016, he was already on it. The stuff that he's had to watch and then verbally said that I've heard is, I feel for him. I mean, he broke down on one of the podcasts I watched because it was so dark and twisted. I don't even know if I should say some of the stuff that he saw. But thankfully he wouldn't show it. He would talk about it.
When I posted reports and stuff about this, I noticed, when I post videos and reports about torturing and murdering children,
Yep.
the people's religion that is being holier than thou, saying, I'm covering up, post things like this. Look,